Fair Share cooked it up.
Relax. What is good, Outcast Gang? Vibe Gang. It is your boy Ray here with another NF. Remember this? I don't. Never heard it before. Ladies and gentlemen, please put the next NF reaction down below. We're down to three more days. I'm gonna give you three more days of whatever non-journey tracks is out there. So we got this one plus three more, and then we're gonna start the next album. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I am. Federico, cut the beat. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And ugly. NF. Remember this. It is on you. Let's go.
Yeah, they say when you grow, you'll understand when you're old. 'Cause I'm still a kid, I don't know it. If I'll ever let go of this, say goodbye to the old me. We ain't friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember that.
Handouts create lazy people I'm not impressed with. You want something in life, then why don't you go and get it? Actions speak louder.
Oh, that hit me right here. It felt for a second like he was talking to me, man. Hold on, I thought he was lecturing me for a second. Hold on, brother. You can't come in and be like that aggressive, man. Relax, bro.
Friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember that.
Handouts create lazy people I'm not impressed with. You want something in life, then why don't you go and get it? Actions speak louder than words do. It's pretty quiet, isn't it? Look at the world we live in.
Actions speak louder than words do. You see how quiet it is, isn't it? That man said actions speak louder than words, man. But it's so quiet, man. Because you ain't making no actions. You say you are bum and you're dumb. That's what he just told you, nigga.
And get it. Actions speak louder than words do. It's pretty quiet, isn't it? Look at the world we live in, defined by comment sections. Surround yourself with people that challenge how you think, not people that nod their head and act like they agree. Those people look cut.
Yeah, you don't want those yes men. You don't want those yes men. I don't think they know about the yes men, NF. They don't know. You don't need that. You need the one of them fuckers to challenge you. That's what the fuck you need, man.
How you think, not people that nod their head and act like they agree. Those people that cut you open just to watch you bleed. Always be yourself, not the person that you pretend to be. No, these people gon' tell you that you will never make it. Then when you do, they gon' say they knew you were going places. That's just how.
That's two-faced. Let's talk about a little bit about two-faced people. And I apologize. This is a reaction. This is a reaction. And I like to talk about reactions. Sue me. Sue me. I'm broke. You ain't gonna get nothing. 2 pairs of dirty Jordans. That's what you're gonna get. Let's talk about these two-faced people. How can a person live with themselves being two different type of people? I hate those people. Those people, I think, should get their toenails completely ripped off their toes and then put their feet in a bucket of rubbing alcohol. Now, it was a short one. It was a short one. I ain't gonna go long.
That you will never make it. Then when you do, they gon' say they knew you were going places. That's just how it works. Next thing you know, you'll be overrated. Hearing people say they missed the old you. It's crazy, ain't it? And perfect people don't exist, so don't pretend to be one. I don't need passing them back from people for my achievements. When I die, I wanna know that I live for a reason. Anyone can take your life, but not what you believe in. No.
Yeah, they say when you
Nobody.
grow.
Yo, NF, when I talk about a poet, let's be real for a minute. A poet. What is the definition of a poet? Person that can make you feel with words. Person that that brings that type of vibe that makes you try to understand everything that everyone goes through in every single day life in the world. We all have our struggles and we all have our issues. He's singing for us. He's the one, he's out there saying, we all feel this way. I mean, that's not the concept of this song. But what I'm saying is, his purpose of this song is, we're all going through it. Let's all get together. Let's try to figure this out. He's trying to solve problems. And the problem with NF's music is, he's talking to a whole bunch of deaf people. But for appreciation for music, and for people that understand his message, this is gold. This is you just struck oil. This is you just did the scratch tickets. You won 500,000 before taxes. This is the type of music that I like to listen to from time to time because it makes me bring everything in perspective. Feel me? It keeps me back on that line. NF, I'm sorry, sir.
Like, but not what you believe in, no.
Yeah, they say when you grow up, you'll understand when you're old. Guess I'm still a kid, I don't know if I'll ever let go of this. Say goodbye to the old me. We ain't friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember.
Yeah, don't take opinions from people that won't listen to yours. If money's where you find happiness, you'll always be poor. If you don't like the job you have, then what do you do?
If money is what brings you happiness, and you will always be poor. Is that a fact? Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Me being an old broke man, I'm gonna tell you one thing only. Money brings you comfort, which in turn brings you happiness. What is the main thing that most of normal Americans, what is the main stressor for us? Our main stressor is money. That's the biggest part of our stress. People kill for it. So don't tell me money is not the biggest stress that we have. Our bills that we have to pay. And how is it we're going to last for next week if we got these much bills? And then you got money is the root of all evil. That's a fact, but it's needed. Can't live in this world without it. Unfortunately, you can't. I wish we couldn't. I wish we could just say, fuck money, man. We don't need that shit. Let's go back to the old days, man. I'll trade you a bottle of water, half drunken, for half a donut. Come on, man. But unfortunately, that's never going to happen. But to say that money doesn't bring happiness is living in a world where it puts you in a world where people are not going to understand that. Every time I hear that phrase, because that's a very popular phrase, money doesn't bring happiness. Every time I hear that, I'm thinking with my logical brain, not with my feelings or anything. No, I'm thinking with logically. Money is a big part of a lot of people's issues. A big part of a lot of people's issues. We go to fucking war for this shit. I'm just saying. I agree with everything you said, man. Everything you said. Except that. Because that's just living in a world that you just wish it could be. Now, I understand the concept of, materialistic shit is not gonna change your internal happiness. I get that. I understand that 100%. But I'm not even talking about being rich. I'm just talking about being able to be in a place where you can pay all your bills and still have money left over to actually enjoy the rest of your life. You don't have to be a millionaire to do that. You don't. But when we get to a point where we're comfortable enough where we could do what we want and work and love what we do and build our foundation and build everything slowly but surely, that's my definition of happiness. But in order to do that, you need money. I'm going, it's not being selfish, it's being realist. It's being realistic about what we do every single day. Not money that, okay, cool, but all right, so let me go everything in your bank account. If you believe that so much, if you believe it so much, that money doesn't bring happiness. I don't need money to be happy. You want to test that? Go ahead, empty out your whole entire bank account and send it to me. That's not going to bring you happiness, then what you doing with it? You ain't gonna do it though. That's where it's different now, because I put you in a position where you had to put up or shut up. Give me all your money in your bank account. Send it to Vibe Reactions. I got Cash App, I got Venmo, and I got PayPal. You can send a big chunk in each 3 of them. I don't care how you do it. NF, I love you, brother.
And money's where you find happiness, you'll always be poor. If you don't like the job you have, then what do you do it for? The cure to pain isn't something you buy at liquor stores, nah. The real you is not defined by the size of your office. The real you is who you are when ain't nobody watching. You spend your whole life worried about what's in your wallet. For what? That money won't show up in your coffin. Your anger's a lot.
Cool, who's gonna pay for that coffin though? Who is gonna pay for that coffin? It's not going to be free. You have to pay for it. Money does that. You're going to put your family in a position where they can't afford to fucking bury you? You're going to have something put away just in case. Something happens, they covered. You get life insurance so they can be covered. And you have to pay for that with money. I'm sorry, this is not only with NF, this is with everybody. About this money doesn't bring happiness. Bullshit. For the majority of us, yes, it will. Yes, it will. It'll bring us comfortable. Less stress. And just relax for a minute. Because your back's hurting. I know it is. Because you're working and you have all this shit on top of you and you're trying to get it out and you can't, because in order for you to get all that shit, the debt and all this hospital bills and all this other stuff, you need money to do that with. If you ain't got it, it's going to be kind of hard. When we live in a world that money realistically does not mean nothing anymore, if we ever get to that point, then this song, I'll agree with it 110%. But is when these artists paint that picture, then money didn't. Okay, so all your album sales, give it to me. Give your shit away for free. If that's the case, you're not doing that though. Let's be realist about this. I love NF. I love him, but let's be realist about all this. And I did the same spiel with Eminem track that came out that he said the same shit, and then I took the same spiel on I think Upchurch or somebody said it, and I went through the same spiel. I don't like that bar no matter who says it. It's lyrically beautiful, cadence, flow on point, wordplay and structure out of this world. Don't agree with that. I don't. And if you do, like I said, all your money, even your savings, add it on to that. Send it to Ray Vibe. I'll take care of it. I'll take that burden away from you. I love you guys, man. I'm not trying to diss him and then relax, bro. He raps about getting his opinion on everything. And this is my opinion. Relax.
Real you is who you are when ain't nobody watching. You spend your whole life worried about what's in your wallet. For what? That money won't show up in your carpet walls. Yeah, anger's a liar, he ain't got no respect. I fell in love with my pain and I slept with my regrets. Happiness saw it happen, maybe that's why she up and left. Joy called me a cheater, said she ain't coming back. I've always had a problem with relationships, but that's what happens when you see the world through a broken lens. Mistakes can make you grow, that doesn't mean you're friends. Who you are is up to you, don't leave it up to them, no.
Yeah, they say when you grow up, you'll
Now I agree with the whole concept of the song. Be who you are and work and do what you gotta do in order for you to make it in this world. But be true to yourself. Don't try to be nobody else but you. Don't. Just be yourself and see where it takes you, man. Not everybody's meant to be a fucking superstar, man. Not everybody's meant to be. But you can be the best in your field, in your little section of this world. Because that's going to bring you money. That's going to bring you everything you wanted. That's going to bring less stress and everything. But just do it in your own field. Don't try to be somebody you're not and then be upset because you're not making it. If you're a good banker, then be a good banker. Be the best banker in the fucking world where you win the award every single year. You want to be the best in your field in contract? Go ahead. You want to build houses and shit like that? Go ahead and do that. Be the best like that. You can start getting different contracts and people looking for you to give you money. You don't need to be in billboards and shit like that. Nah. Those are the true MVPs right there, are the ones that do that. You think these people that you guys are following on Instagram and shit like that are gonna fucking go out there and build a house? No. But they're gonna use the money that they make what they do to pay them to do it. And they're gonna charge. Go talk. And I understand what you're saying, brother.
Bit up to them, no.
Yeah, they say when you grow up, you'll understand when you're old. Guess I'm still a kid, I don't know if I'll ever let go of this. Say goodbye to the old me. We ain't friends anymore, you don't know me. I know I could die any moment. If I do, just remember this.
They say you got in the music, you signed up to be hated. That's kinda weird cause I don't remember signing my name up. Coming from people that give advice but never take none. I like my privacy but lately I feel it's invaded. I heard that life's too short, don't let it pass you by. We waste a lot of time crying over wasted time. It's not about what people...
Spend a lot of time crying about wasted time? Come on, man. Now you talking to these... NF, man, me and you gotta sit down away from the cameras. I don't even care if you tell people, man. I won't tell nobody. If you tell me, yo, Ray, don't tell nobody that we hear you talk. I'll tell on my word, on my kids, on my wife, on me. I won't tell nobody we had a conversation, brother, and we'll keep it between me and you if you want. But I need to talk to you for a minute. I want to pick your brain on a couple of things, man, because your brain kind of thinks like my brain a little bit. Don't give a shit.
You buy, we waste a lot of time crying over wasted time. It's not about what people think, it's how you feel inside. My biggest failures in life are knowing I never tried. I look at the world from a different angle. People change, even Satan used to be an angel. Think twice before you biting on the hand that made you. Don't believe what you believe just cause that's how they raise you. Think your own thoughts, don't let them do.
Don't believe what they believe because you grew up believing what they believe. This is another conversation that we have, and let's talk about racism. Shall we? Most of these youngins right now that are racist, it was because of what they learned in the household. And to me, that's a little bit like cultish. It sounds like a little cultish to me. Instead of giving your kids the ability to use their common sense and make their own decision. Don't force them into anything. And that excuse, my dad did it, my granddad did it, my great-granddad did it, that excuse is trash. Be your own person. So your great-great-granddaddy go bangs his head against a fucking wall for a whole month because he did that. Your great-great-daddy is going to do it, and your granddad's going to do it, and your dad's going to do it, and you're going to do it like a dumbass? Go ahead. Maybe we'll knock certain sense into your ass to understand it. Be yourself, man. If you internally don't feel like doing this, you're not gonna. I don't want to do it. I don't believe in what you believe in. Sorry, I'm gonna be me. If we do that a little bit, it probably gonna bring some friction. A lot of people probably stop being friends, but then you're gonna have the right type of people around you, and then we all be happy. Let's talk to these niggas real quick, and now, because me and you can make a podcast, baby.
Don't believe what you believe just cause that's how they raise you. Think your own thoughts, don't let them do it for you. Say you wanna drink, don't wait for people to pour it on you. Cut out the lies, stay close to people you know are loyal. Grab your own glass and fill it, don't let your fear destroy you.
Boy, Mr. Unethicals, you need to relax, brother. Me and you just had a whole conversation. It's a 21-minute video, man. 21 minutes? Me and NF, we fought. We laughed, we hugged, we cried throughout this whole entire track. 21 minutes is nothing. This should have been an hour. I could have really got into it, but I didn't want to. I appreciate all you guys for staying this long. I got one more coming for you guys tonight. I love all of you. Thank you for support. And just be yourself. Like he said, be yourself. Stop trying to be somebody else, man, because it ain't working. Because the niggas that I see these people trying to be, like, even if I became him, why would I want to? It's weird. I love you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.